Now, welcome to our orthographic projection class. Here we are going to construct the orthographics using first angle projection system, front view, top view, left hand side view, and right hand side view. So in this problem, this direction of x, always we consider the front view orientation, and perpendicular to front view we have the VP plane. So first, in elevation, the length of the object it is 60 mm and the height it is 30 mm. So first we prepare our space for our elevation. So I draw the 60 mm length and 30 mm heights. Now from this one, so the orange colors surface are the elevation, the surface which are the visible from front view orientation. So here that is very important. So now first we start the problem from our elevation. So total length it is given 60 plus the radius of this one. So diameter is given 30 mm. So the radius it is become 15 mm. So 60 plus 15. So first we draw the 75 mm. So I mark the 75 mm and the height is 30 mm. Now from this top surface, the orange surface, it is visible in our elevation. So I start my elevation from this end. So it is exactly here. So what is the total here? So from this center to this surface it is given 18 plus 15 of the radius. So 523 plus 10. So 33 mm. It is this edge, circular edge plus this straight edge in length direction. 33 mm. So I move the 33 mm and simultaneously I mark the center point at 15 mm. Then after you have the downward direction, the height parallel line, leaving the 6 mm, 9 mm from bottom. So I leave the 9 mm. Up to this height, I draw the vertical downward. Then we draw the horizontally, and we complete our just L shape. This entire fold. Inside that you have the triangle, the orange surface triangle. For that you can join your this corner, this corner, this. The four corner in elevation it is looking as a single point. Similarly, this is a top surface. So you can join your two extreme points with inclination line. So it is represented the triangle. Now you have the small cutting portion here, which is 9 mm. So I mark the 9 mm points from this right hand side edge, and we draw the small square as a rectangle of this surface, slotted surface. Now we go to the top view. So first we find out the center. So what we do, just we take the projection. This is my center line in top view as well as in elevation, and center of plan. After marking your center, and in top view you have the blue color, the surface which is visible from the top view orientation, it is the blue color. So I marked my center of the circle from 15 mm. Then we take the radius, the small circle, and we create the circular cutting on left side of the entire surface. Inside this surface there is a small hole. So you can draw your small hole also. Then we have the projection up to this level. There is the surface, and the rib is also given with up to this level. So I represented the 12 mm dimension. So first I mark the axis. I extend the axis of the plan so it can give the exact dimension. Now how to create your top view? It is very important point here. So now look from the center, that the edge it is visible from top view. It is a 12 mm length. So I mark the 6 mm on both sides, and I create the one edge. Then the 9 mm, there is a point on both sides, so we can create the dark line. This one, it is also the dark. Then you have the inclined line, the corner it is sharply cut. So we completed our bottom plates top view. Now in this bottom plate of top view, we have the rib. When we observe the rib from top view, it is looking the rectangle, and this rectangle it is parallel to vertical plane. So I take the 10 mm here, so 5 mm on both sides of the axis, and we create the rectangle of the rib which is parallel to VP. Now we show the right hand side view. So I observe the right hand side view of the objects. In first angle system, the right side of the objects, we have to draw the left side of elevation. So first we transfer the projection, and in side view there is a dimension, maximum dimension is a width of the object 30 mm and height it is also 30 mm. So this is a 30 by 30 square by the projection method. And first we draw our bottom plates. So in entire bottom plates there is a 30 by 30 full rectangle, 30 by 9 mm. It is divided in number of 3 parts. So I take the projection from the elevation, there is height of the bottom plates. I first complete my bottom plates 30 by 90 mm, 9 mm, and it is divided with reference to these points. So first we mark here, then we take the projection. So it is your first, then you have the 12 mm. You can transfer your projection here, then you can mark on your side view. So these are the 1, 2 and 3 rectangles, small rectangle. It is represented as your side view, right hand side view as a bottom plates. Then this blue color, this vertical 2 rectangle, it is already here. So first we finish our dark line of the remaining portion, and this full rectangle, it is divided with the side view of the rib. So when I observe the rib from the side view, it is looking as a rectangle, vertical rectangle. So for that we take the projection, then we move the vertically. So there is a rib. Similarly, you can take the projection from the next edge and you can draw the side view of the rib. So my front view, this is my top view, and it is our right hand side view. Now similarly we go to the left hand side view. So when we observe from left hand side view, again the outer boundary dimension, it is 30 by 30. So first we apply the projection method, 45-degree inclination. We transfer the width and height of the objects. So we have the space, we have the 30 by 30 entire square as a left hand side view. But in this side view, from left hand side, you are not visible this step, either this edge. So it can show with a dotted. I mark with a dotted line. Similarly, this 9 mm, 12 mm and 9 mm, it is also not visible. So first we take the projection from our plan. So this is the first rectangle 9 mm, intermediate rectangle it is 12 mm, after dotted. From left hand side view, the rib it is also not visible, so it can represent it with dotted in our left hand side view. So I take the horizontal projection from the plan and transfer vertically in my left hand side view. Similarly, the center of the hall, it is not visible. So first we transfer our center axis with a light line. and we show the center line here, and this all it is entirely throughout, and the dimension of the hall, it is our small 15 mm. So 7.5 mm, we take the both side, there is a dotted line. So it is outside of the rib. This is and here we have the dotted line. Similarly, you can show the dotted line in your right hand side view. So shifted your center line and both side you have the dotted line. Similarly, the hole, it is not visible from elevation. So in elevation we can also show the dotted line. So our entire problem it is completed. You can show with a dimensional. So this is first I show the dimension in top view with a dimension line. So this entire it is represented the full length 60, then 9, and it is a 30 mm. 15, sorry, this is a 15 mm. You can show the rib dimension 10 mm, and the heights you can represent it in your elevation. So this first part it is 9 mm and remaining it is 20 mm. So the total height become 30 mm. You can show the width of the objects. With intermediate parts. So this is our 9. It is 12, it is also 9 mm. So here your right hand side view and left hand side views are the similars, but the few lines are not so in different view, so it can represented at the dotted. Thank you for attending the class.